This is Paul Howard. Philadelphia. WIBG News is on standby.
WIBG Philadelphia.
This is WIBG Radio in Philadelphia. Now, all week long, the WIBG jocks told you, the listeners, that today, Sunday at 2 o'clock, a former WIBG good guy will do a Sunday guest show. He'll do his thing, but they didn't mention his name. They wanted you to guess who I am. If you said High Lit, you're right. So, let's begin. Here and right now. Let me take you into a 4-hour musical journey. A musical revolution of WIBG. High Lit back at the microphone.
Be it sight, sound, smell, or touch, there's something inside that we need so much. The sight of a touch or the scent of a sound.
Well, with the sound of the Moody Blues on a Sunday, and a very wet Sunday it is, High Lit speaking, and gee whiz, it's nice to be back here at the WIBG microphones, even if it's just for a one-time only. Who knows, it might be a nice habit again. But it's just groovy feeling to sit back, because as I look at this microphone and use the WIBG airwaves, it brings back some very heavy memories. I do remember one thing about 2 years ago when I left WIBG, somebody around here, I think it was the boss, I remembered the exact thing he said. He said, it would be a cold and wet Sunday in March before High Lit works here again. Come to think of it, he's right. He must be psychic. This is Norman Greenbaum's Spirit in the Sky. Little gospel groove on WIBG Radio in Philadelphia. 5 minutes on the downside of 2. Let's get it together. High Lit till 6 o'clock, like old times, huh? That Norman Greenbaum is the guy who was the lead singer who did a thing called You Better Watch Out, Boy, for the Spirit, the eggplant that ate Chicago. Then he went into a change of bag, and here he is with his latest. And this is very heavy, too. Very popular these days. Let's go into something that's truly cosmic. Cream. A golden classic from the WIBG Hall of Fame.
Feel free. Feel free.
Nutriment helps build a better-looking body. Good meals, regular exercise, and instant Nutriment mixed with milk builds you up, fills you out. Drink it between meals. Tastes great. Instant Nutriment makes more you, and that makes you happy. Be happy.
And who don't know that, huh? Be happy. Crazy. I got 11 minutes on the downside of 2 here at WIBG in Philadelphia, and we got something heavy. This is called instant karma. A lot of people know what good karma is, bad karma. There's all kinds of karma. The best way to define karma is when Mama comes to you when you do something wrong, and she says, someday I hope you have a kid just like you, so you really understand what a pain you are. And then someday happens that you do have a kid just like yourself. That's bad karma. But here's some good karma. Here's a guy by the name of Lennon. Oh. This is High Lit, here to take you through some musical changes on a Sunday on WIBG. And there you have it. Lennon. 2 old friends get together on a Sunday. That's High Lit and WIBG. Remember this one? Sure you do. I see that worried look on your face, eh? You got troubles, I got mine. It's only human, so let's get into it. Try on my shoulder.
I see that worried look upon your face. I've got mine.
18 minutes on the downside of 2 here at WIBG.
Last September, Chevrolet announced its...
Marilee Rush is a chick who really knows her way around a song. So right now, let me bring her in. I always say this to her, kick off your shoes, baby, and start walking through my mind. High Lit on a Sunday. Sitting in for a few hours up until 6 o'clock tonight. It's a wet Sunday. It's 20 minutes past 2. Dynamite side, huh? Heavy groove. group called the Jackson 5, baby. And, of course, they're golden these days. Thanks for all the beautiful calls coming in. We're talking with some of the WIBG listeners about some old days and old times. Hi there till 6 o'clock tonight.
If you're 19 years old...
WIBG Philadelphia.
Let's put the spotlight on Mick Jagger and the Stones, my kind of music. Sympathy for the devil. Take it on cue from deck 2. Mick Jagger, Stones, walk on.
Please allow me to introduce myself.
High energy music from Mick Jagger and the Stones.
WIBG Philadelphia. The greatest station on earth.
That's where it's at.
And then came Bronson.
Going down that long, lonesome highway.
Oh, yeah. Chicago Transit Authority here at WIBG Radio in Philadelphia. Tell you this, there's a lot happening for them. A lot happening for Chicago. They have 2 super LPs that really puts my head away. You know, as I sit back and I kind of sort of think, I've taken some phone calls talking with some of our nice listeners out there and rapping about this and that. Sure is a troubled world today. And I think I might have some kind of a solution about it, you know. The way I see it, there's a lot of people walking around uptight. And it's kind of sad to live in a world without peace and love. And I think we're all aware that we had better get it together real soon, here and now. That's the solution. Peace and love, here and now. And there's so many beautiful people out there trying to do it. They try to make it happen. Why don't you get involved? Show a little interest, concern, and love for all humans everywhere, be they black or white. And I'm sure that's the way God planned it, you know. That's the way God wanted it to be. So be it. You're all beautiful people, so here. Let's get involved. Spread some love and peace.
Beautiful people. Too. And I'm beautiful people too.
Melody on WIBG Radio here in Philadelphia, dedicated to beautiful people everywhere. It's going to be cloudy with rain or sleet this afternoon through tonight, and right now it's resting at 38 degrees in WIBG land. High lit back of the microphone on a Sunday with you, and maybe you're off to your friend's house to study. Well, here's a groovy little story for all you hip little kiddies. It's a good thing that you have been using Proper pH. Proper pH. It really helps relieve those acne, pimples, and blackheads, and that's a hang-up we all have. Got to get rid of it, and Proper pH will take care of biz. And this was created, you know, by a pharmacist for his own kids, so it must be something. It's clear and it's colorless, and nobody could tell that you're using it unless you tell them. And only you know that it's on, and it's going to start working fast. Relieve acne, pimples, and blackheads. We call it Proper pH. It's no ordinary skincare product. Oh, no. That's why if you're not satisfied after 3 days or more, well, the Proper pH people will give you your money back. So what do you have to lose? Maybe some pimples or 2, okay? And it's a mess. So get rid of them, and you'll feel better. Your personality will be better. You walk around with a smile on your face and a melody in your heart.
Oh, there, easy.
I got some soul saws coming your way in a few moments. Little soul saws coming your way by the OJs. And partner, if you don't dig this one, well, you might have a hole in your soul. 15 minutes on the upside of 3 on WIBG in Philadelphia. Can you dig it, huh? That's the OJs here at WIBG Radio in Philadelphia, and Joe Niagara kind of sort of called in a special message to me, and I'm kind of anxious to know what it is. Joe and I are old friends. We kind of sort of tease each other and have a lot of laughs, and, well, it's kind of sort of nice. I saw Joe the other day, and then yesterday I was here at the station. I stopped by to say hello again. He looks terrific. He really does. And Joe, what you got to say?
Hey, Heisky. This is the old Rockenberg, Joe Niagara, and I'm WIBGing at home while you're doing your thing. All I can say is it's good to hear you again. Uptown, downtown, crosstown, baby cakes, shake your shakes, and keep on keeping on. Later.
Thanks, Rock. One of the greatest disc jockeys of all time. It's true, too. Joe Niagara here, WIBG in Philadelphia. And just for that, Joe, I'm going to sell you a little bit on Pocono Lake Estates. And we've got a special introductory offer for Pocono Mountain Lake Estates property. And this is a year-round vacation home site. It's a beautiful setting. And it's just 85 miles from Philadelphia in the Pocono Mountains. And 15 miles from Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. 1,786 miles from Miami, Florida. Now, 2 private trout streams. And if you enjoy fishing, that's a good idea. Right near the Delaware Water Gap, with 37 miles of lake offering boating and fishing and picnic areas. Sounds nice. Well, here's your introductory offer. This is for a limited time, and maybe you're driving around on the Sunday, and this is just what you're looking for. You can now purchase these beautifully wooded lots, and this is no mistake. It's 20 by 150 feet for just $399 each. That's heavy. Act right now. Don't miss the chance of a lifetime to invest in land in probably the most beautiful year-round vacation area. It's on the East Coast, the Pocono Mountain area. And you can call Pocono Mount Lake Estates in Philadelphia for more information at 885-4700. Listen, this is a limited offer. And the price is only $399. Wooded lots in the Poconos. Fishing. Can really get it together there. And if you decide to buy right now and build later, well, here it is. Exclusively available is flameless electric heat. So why don't you call them and find out what's happening at 885-4700. Now, for more information, in case you can't get to a telephone right now and you can't give them a ring on the ting-a-ling, call either 885-4700 during the day or drop us a line right to WIBG 117 Ridge Pike, Lafayette Hills, Pennsylvania. It's a good offer, and if you can afford it and get yourself investing in something like this, well, partner, you're on your way. Here's another one of my favorites. Music from Big Pink on WIBG in Philadelphia. High lit on a Sunday. Now, what's your story, brother?
I pulled into Nazareth, was feeling bound.
Yeah, take a load off, baby. Park yourself right here and relax a little bit as well. Well, plug in to Carlos Santana. You got to change your ways, sugar. Come on over here closer so we can talk a little, huh? You got to change your evil ways. Bit on WIBG Radio in Philadelphia. We'll take it up right now till news time. On the flip side, we'll plug in at Jimi Hendrix.
Philadelphia today. WIBG News 5 minutes sooner.
WIBG Philadelphia.
They have some high-energy music from the Jimi Hendrix Experience, and that was written by Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan, his poetry is music, and his music is poetry, alive, sensitive to the human emotions. We'll hear from Dylan a little bit later on. This is High Lit. Here's some soul sauce. This is WIBG in Philadelphia. 5 minutes on the downside of 3. Let's go on with it. Carry on, baby. Mercy, that's a mighty fine side. The moments here at WIBG in Philadelphia. I see Mr. Reynolds and Mr. Landecker left some kind of a message for us, and I haven't heard what they got to say yet, but let's all listen in together. You're pretty much familiar with Landecker and Reynolds. Actually, let me fill you in on some of their background. Not only are they DJs here at WIBG, but both of them are celebrated raconteurs, men about town, notary republic, shoes prepared while you wait.
Hi, this is Joey Reynolds.
And John Records Landecker.
Hiya, 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 lit.
The preceding has been a paid political announcement. 37 degrees outside. Let him do it again. Come on. Hiya, hiya,
Hi, this is Joey Reynolds.
And John Records Landecker.
Hiya, 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 lit.
Men, we're going to...
This is a very special word. A very special word in many lives. And whenever people mention gold, it brings to mind something of great value. Gold is known to greatly affect men's lives. And stories both true and fantasy have been told about it. Gold. People have wished that they had that King Midas touch. But let it be understood right now that gold is also a symbol of success. You know, gold is not only to touch. Gold has a sound. Now listen to the sound of gold from the WIBG Hall of Fame. A golden classic, a musical success that is golden, the sound of gold. This is Highlight speaking on WIBG Radio here in Philadelphia. Let's take it through some musical changes on a Sunday. Hey, little sister! Huh.
This is Paul Howard with a WIBG News Update. The membership of Local 157 of the National Association of Letter Carriers in a meeting this afternoon in Philadelphia have voted not to go back to work. Following the vote, local president Joseph Kelly told the almost 1,000 assembled members, since you have voted as you have, I as an individual am behind you 100%. Repeating that, Philadelphia Letter Carriers.
My name is Bob McFadden.
Thanks again,
Ladies and gentlemen, the legendary Sigmund Freud.
Okay, thank you very much, Sigmund. When the time is 21 on the downside of 3. Listen, somebody called in and asked if I would play something by Johnny Winters. And Johnny Winters and I are old friends. As a matter of fact, I can tell you this, if you don't know too much about this man. He plays one of the heaviest guitars in the whole wide world. Johnny Winters is an albino. That means he's got white hair, pink skin. His eyes are also pink. And he plays such a heavy guitar. It reminds me a bit of the Chuck Berry style. He received $250,000 just to sign up with Columbia Records. Remember the name? A lot of people out there are hip to Johnny Winters. And if not, partner, here's a musical experience. Johnny Winters. Highway 61 revisited. Oh, do your thing, brother. Come on, man.
God said Abraham killed me a son. Ed said, man, you must be putting me on.
That was Johnny Winters, and you know he's part of the new musical revolution today. Here at WIBG in Philadelphia, it's Highlight. It's 325.
I drive.
Two old friends get together on a Sunday. Highlight in WIBG, 3:30. That's what I call music with a message. A little food for thought here at WIBG Radio in Philadelphia. Spanking our gang.
This is Bubbles Booth.
Hey, by the way, root beer is only one of the great flavors brewed by Bubbles Booth. Try Booth's Ginger Ale, orange, and all the other good ones, okay? It's the now taste. Booth's Beverages, 37 degrees at WIBG. Incoming record right now really turns my head around. This is a dynamite classic. It's proudly dedicated to sentimental fools and dreamers like me. Temptation's about to get me, baby. Have mercy on my soul. Move over, son, and give me some sky. Another day. Oh, shucks, baby. Show a little mercy on that guy. Oh, God, I just... Hey, it's 22 minutes on the upside of 4 o'clock, and, partner, we're taking care of some plenty of biz. Like the old days. Highlight WIBG in Philadelphia.
Here's your opportunity.
Time to plug in right now to a little bit of a group that really needs no introduction, baby. Whoop it now. Led Zeppelin, taking care of some plenty of biz. Little living, loving, and fooling around underwater. Let me see now. It's a Sunday, right? You're getting ready. Maybe you went to the museum or you're heading over there right now. Good thing you're using proper pH, those blemishes. You know, you really want to impress that guy, too. It really helps relieve acne, pimples, and blackheads. Proper pH was created by a pharmacist for his son. And he was looking out for his little man, so he was taking care of biz for him, and you can take care of biz for yourself, and it's a good idea. Try proper pH. This was created by that pharmacist, and it works. It's clear. It's colorless, so nobody can tell you that, well, they can't notice that you're using it, so you have yourself a little bit of a thing going, taking care of biz, and you're out there on the street moving around with people, and at the same time you're taking care of the acne problem. Why don't you try it? Look, if you're not satisfied after 3 or more days using proper pH, They'll give you back your money, and that's a good deal. So it's a nice offer. Try it. It's called Proper pH. Let's kind of sort of spotlight a group called the Hollies. No, baby, he's not too heavy. I'll carry him forever. He can jump on my back, and I'll carry him for the rest of my life, because he's my brother. The road is long. Not too heavy, baby. He's my brother. That's dynamite. It really is. Listen, sitting here thinking about air, water pollution, that's one of the problems of the world today. And we got to do something about it real fast, because, partner, we may not have too long to go. So let's try to join in and do something about it. We've got to make people aware of it. And if you should be one of the concerned and alert ones to tell WIBG what you know about pollution, it would be a good idea, because it'll put us in the right direction. Write to us, won't you? And tell us who or what is causing pollution in your neighborhood. Maybe Joey Reynolds lives in your neighborhood and he's smoking one of those big cigars again. Send your suggestions, ideas, if you want to think on somebody or what we could do about it to get rid of some of this bad pollution, air pollution, water pollution. Write to Earth, care of WIBG, 117 Ridge Pike. Sign it. Include your name and address. Now, names will not be used on the air unless you want us to. This way we can all get together and move in the same direction. You dig? The name is Frigid Pink, partner, and they're here to stay. They got themselves a big side called House of the Rising Sun. 10 minutes away from 4 o'clock here at WIBG in Philadelphia. Frigid Pink, the House of the Rising Sun. Listen, I want to tell you about a special offer from the Pocono Mountain Lake Estates. This is something pretty interesting, too. Before, as I looked over the copy, I saw the price for some of these wooded lots in the Poconos, and I thought they made a mistake. So I called them on the phone, and they told me, no, it's no mistake, it's true. Just $399 each. So let me tell you what I'm talking about. It's a place located 85 miles from Philadelphia. It's in the Pocono Mountains, about 15 miles from Strasburg, Pennsylvania. And this is a year-round vacation resort. They got a lot of beautiful, nice home sites and nice, beautiful settings, too. They got a couple of private trout streams joining the Delaware Water Gap. Sounds nice. Let me draw some more pictures for you. It has 37 miles of lake offering boating and fishing and a picnic area, a place where you want to get away from it all, or maybe just like to live there all the time. Well, here's a big offer. It's for a limited time. And you can now purchase these beautifully wooded lots. They're 20 by 150 feet, $399 each. Act now. Don't miss the chance of a lifetime to invest in land in probably the most beautiful year-round vacation area on the East Coast, up there in the Pocono Mountains. You can call the Pocono Mountain Lake Estates here in Philadelphia. They have a phone. They're waiting to hear from you. And if the line is busy, call them back. Ask us some questions. You're under no obligation. 885-4700. Now, this offer is a limited one. And if you decide to buy right now and build later on, exclusively available is the famous Electric Heat. Sounds like a recording group, Electric Heat. And you can drive up there to see the Pocono Mountain Lake Estates any weekend. You could be our guest for a tour and a free steak dinner. Sounds nice, huh? More information, call this number, 885-4700, or write to Land, care of WIBG, 117 Ridge Pike, Lafayette Hills, Pennsylvania. And tell them High Lit told you all about it. Let's spotlight Lee Hazelwood. Basically, he's a songwriter. He had himself many, many hit records. And once in a while, he sits back and he does one of his own numbers. This might be a true story. And it's a story about a guy who takes a poke at today's establishment, has long hair, and he has his own feelings on life. He doesn't want to hurt anybody at all. Something sad happens to him. Lee Hazelwood to take the story. So the message comes through loud and clear. Lee Hazelwood, let's take it up from news time right now. This is High Lit, Sunday here at WIBG. Let's hang out till 6. Come and get it.
Philadelphia.
WIBG Philadelphia.
That's one of my favorites. On the great side, the Doors. We all know who the Doors are. I got some nice news for you about the Doors. They will be in Philadelphia appearing on May 1st. The controversial Jim Morrison with his Doors, and that's an oldie, a classic, a thing called Touch Me, Touch Me. Come on, come on, come on.
I'll never
Group really got it together, huh? The originals out of the Motor City, Detroit, Michigan here, WIBG, highly till 6 o'clock. Sounds like Joy Reynolds and Broadwater tonight. People out there just having a party. Hey, listen, if you check out some albums, some heavy-selling albums in the record store, you come across an album called Fresh Cream. And when you mention cream, you think of Eric Clapton, Jack Bruce, and Ginger Baker. Big guys that are truly dynamite. They have a lot of, well, what I call classics already. Records that'll be around forever and ever. So sit back and enjoy pure, fresh cream. Digest. Enjoy it. They have some high-energy music from Cream here on WIBG Radio in Philadelphia. It's about 14 minutes on past 4 o'clock. And the temperature right now is 37 degrees. The new Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young album is a heavy one. The title is called Déjà Vu. And it's a French expression. Déjà vu has probably happened to all of us. It's, well, let's put it this way. Did you ever find yourself in a situation and you feel like, well, I've been here before, but not really? You ever walk into a room where somebody would say something to you and you'd say, I thought you would say that. That's the French expression called Déjà Vu, and that's what Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young called their brand new album. But they give out a song in here, a message. It's called Carry On. It's words of inspiration for all of us in a time like today when we have a lot of problems. The world is kind of uptight, and people are not really getting along the way they used to. And you look around for some kind of inspiration. Let's turn to Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young and Carry On. From their Déjà Vu album. WIBG Radio in Philadelphia on a Sunday with High Lit. Dylan, Cold Blood, Van Morrison, more from the Beatles, and a lot of other nice things coming up on a Sunday here at WIBG. I've been a fan of the Beatles for a long, long time, and I think they're one of the greatest groups, and they still are, as far as I'm concerned. And John Lennon is truly cosmic when it comes to dreaming up songs, he and Mr. McCartney. And I tell you, that particular song just puts me away. As far as I'm concerned, it's one of the greatest songs I've ever done. One of my all-time favorites already by the Beatles, a thing called Let It Be. You know what I'd like to know? If you can get to the telephone right now, being that it's just a special Sunday, I'm just sitting in here. And when I came to the station, I asked the front office if I could mix up some of the music that I like, because I said there's other music out there aside from the music you're playing here at WIBG. And I suggested that if I can mix it together, maybe I can come up with a nice, warm, and friendly Sunday afternoon. And we're getting a lot of nice calls, and we just put a lot of operators on the phones. And I'd like you to call us here at WIBG and let us know what you think of the music that we have been playing in the last hour or two. We're mixing it up a little bit, and you'll hear some more things that you'll like. Now, let me give you the numbers. If you're listening from New Jersey, you can call High Lit here at WIBG in Philadelphia at 964-8553. That's 964-8553. And here in Philadelphia, you can call us at 263-8811. That's 263-8811. The question is, we'd like to know, what do you think of the mixture of today's music that we're doing right now? Do you like this kind of sound here at WIBG in Philadelphia? This is High Lit with my kind of music, and right now I want to turn to a local group called the American Dream. Been waiting for them for a long time to come on and record an album, and they're very popular. They played at many, many clubs and colleges and things. They're on my TV show. I have their album in front of me. There's two selections that I like. One is a spoof about Philadelphia's famous Frankfurt area, and they sing about the Frankfurt Ale. It's a short little thing. And then we're going to flip the record over, the album over, and turn to a cut called I Ain't A-Searchin' Anymore. Let's turn into a group called the American Dream. Slowly but surely, they're turning out to be Philadelphia's finest. This is cute. Listen. Again, as promised, here's the American Dream, a thing called I Ain't A-Searchin' Anymore, baby. I ain't looking for the score. Everything gonna be all right. WIBG Radio in Philadelphia. The American Dream. Don't forget, you can call in right now, 263-8811. Let us know what you think of the music we're playing today. 263-8811. And if you're calling from South Jersey, 964-8553. If the line's busy, wait a few minutes and call us back. We'd like to know what you think of our music here today at WIBG in Philadelphia. High Lit speaking. I'll be here till 6. A new one by Gladys Knight and the Pips on the flip side of a station break. Oh, yeah, come. last night, and the Pips know this is no mistake. You're tuned in to WIBG, Highlight speaking, and my kind of music coming at you from all sides. Under my thumb. Stones on WIBG Radio in Philadelphia. Let's go out with it. I'm here to put you through some musical changes at WIBG, and this is a beautiful reaction so far. Getting a lot of nice calls from our listeners. Keep the calls coming in here at WIBG at 263-8811. If you're from South Jersey, call us at 964-8553. Like to know what you think of our music today.
Introducing
20 minutes away from 5 on WIBG WIBG in Philadelphia. Let's turn to my golden girl. Today, Janis Joplin, well, she's voted one of the greatest white female blues singers of our time. And here she is at her best. This is basically one of her great claims to fame. She really knows her way around a record. Janis Joplin. My golden girl, Janis Joplin on WIBG. Janis Joplin. Somebody asked me to define Janis Joplin. Partner, that's very difficult, but I'll try to get close to it. Janis Joplin. Her songs are emotional, they're filled with visions of pain and joy, and they're masterpieces. And she knows her way around a song. Take another little hunk of my heart, baby. Janis Joplin on WIBG Radio. Listen, Auto World is coming. Auto World is here. Yes, Philadelphia's original and best custom car, hot rod, and speed show is coming to Philadelphia on March 27, 28, 29 at Philadelphia Civic Center in the brand new building over there. It's bigger and it's better with fantastic features like Peter Fonda's red, white, and blue Easy Rider movie cycle. You all remember that one, don't you? Plus John Lennon of the Beatles' own psychedelic Rolls limousine. Plus Art Arfons, the king of speed, with the all-new 4,000 horsepower 1969 Jet Corvette. Sounds like a monster. Dig this, it goes from 0 to 300 miles an hour in just 10 seconds. You could really get away from John Law fast that way, huh? And, let's see what else they have for you. Oh, straight from Snoopy versus Red Baron cartoons comes the Red Baron Roadster. Made life-size, plus the AMX 400. It's a true street-able dream car. Understand Niagara's going to try to hawk that thing while it's in Philly, so don't miss the Elegant Farmer. It's a way-out, kooky, motorized hot rod wheelbarrow. I personally like dune buggies, and my dream one of these days is to own one of them. They have lots of rods, customs, dune buggies, sports cars, and cycles. It's the Philadelphia Custom Car and Speed Show, March 27, 28, 29, and it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 1 o'clock up until 11 at night, daily, at the Philadelphia Civic Center in the brand new building. It's Philadelphia's original and best custom car show. Don't miss it, and I'll see you there. Baby, and here he is. Oh, yeah. WIBG Radio in Philadelphia with High Lit on a Sunday with my kind of music. That's Stephen Wolf on WIBG Radio in Philadelphia. WIBG. And those numbers again. Keep the calls coming in and let us know what you basically think of the music. We're mixing it up pretty good today. 263-8811. Or if you're calling from New Jersey, call us at 964-8553. The show wouldn't be a show without something by Bob Dylan. I call him one of the masters of our time. Bob Dylan. I want to dedicate this proudly to women everywhere. Just like a woman. Yes. Listen closely, fellas. Here's a clue. This is what women are all about.
Nobody feels any pain. WIBG.
On WIBG in Philadelphia, and as we go into the final hour of our Sunday little get-together with yours truly, High Lit, it's a lot of fun, partner, and we've been away for a couple of years, and we're just getting used to things, and it's nice to work through these WIBG microphones. Brings back some good memories and using their airwaves again. Mixing up the music just a little bit. Something old, something new, something barred, something blue. And it's part of a musical revolution of today. And I personally feel that the music is getting better and better. More creativity. The artists are really doing their thing just a little bit better. And I look forward to I guess the next 5 or 6 years for fantastic changes coming. Music with a message. Something new. It's beyond just the point of playing a side with a beat. The artist has to communicate with the listeners, with the people out there. And that's what we're doing right now. We'll be here till 6 o'clock tonight on WIBG Radio in Philadelphia. Something like old times, huh? Lighthouse on WIBG Radio in Philadelphia. This is WIBG. When I came in today, I found a couple of tapes made up for me, customized tapes by Joy Reynolds and Mr. Landecker and Joe Niagara. And here they are, a customized special welcome to a guy by the name of High Lit. The question is, what's a high lit?
Hi, this is Joey Reynolds. And John Records Landecker. Hiya, 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 lit.
I'd like you to remember this name, Van Morrison. A lot of people are getting into the Van Morrison bag. He's developing a great following, and he's got a couple of albums out. His style and delivery is just a little bit different, but it's a groovy feel, and he's very popular these days. Van Morrison. Dig.
Half a mile from the county fair.
This is High Lit on WIBG Radio. It's about 14 and a half minutes past 5. Did I say 5? Jackson 5.